getting another SEC team. Is there anything to that SEC mystique to teams outside of it, or do you think it's kind of overblown? Or
I don't know. I think I want to kick their ass. Just one thing, but I don't know. I feel like that if we played a lot better, then we should have beat Alabama, and they might have a reason why they played the way they did, but from what we saw and stuff, we were driving down the field. We were just internally we made mistakes, but I feel like that might have been a little downside to our season as well because we lost that game.
Can you talk about what A&M does defensively? What have you seen from A&M on film?
They're definitely big and tall guys, but I don't know. I feel like anything that they've done, we've seen it. So it's at the same time we don't know exactly what they're doing because we heard that they're looking for a different guy on the defensive side. So I don't know. We're just preparing for anything for sure, but defensively we've seen the best. So I feel that we'll be prepared.
What about the guys behind you, the guards for next season? When you look at 2015, what kind of people are you leaving this offense in the hands of? They're very intelligent and athletic guys, and I feel like if they just put in the work that we've done, then it's going to transfer over. Grant and Stone and Hunt and James, all those guys have they've put in the work, and even in the Iowa State game, they had some time, and it seemed like they were doing pretty well. So I feel like they'll have a little kickstart into next year. It was fun you've had in Memphis so far.
Yesterday was a good time because there was there was the game, and there was a lot more people than Christmas where everything was closed down. But it was a good time to go downtown and see all the guys and just see everybody.
Does curfew kick in tonight, or was there a curfew?
There's been curfew the last 2 nights, but I don't know. We're kind of gonna stay in now, and we're gonna stay focused and make sure that we have our bodies prepared the right way.
How would you describe the practices you've had here in Memphis? Would you say high intensity, high energy? How would you describe it?
I feel like they're the same as when we were back at school. We got here, I thought maybe it would be a little bit relaxed, but we were going through the same periods, and we had even double the ball security that we had just to make sure that, because coach made sure that ball security is a big thing for this game. So I don't know. I feel it's been the same intensity, maybe even a little bit up more.
Because you flew in here Christmas Day, then you get right out on the field for a full-scale practice that usually rarely happens.
Yeah.
So what was that day?
It was just, I don't know. If you just have to get over the sense that nothing's for granted. Everything that you do is not for granted. So you just got to put in the time.
You get to the point once you've been in the bowl site a couple of days, you really start to get that itch. I really want to get on the field.
Yeah.
Take it off.
Yeah. We're here for a couple more days than you would be for a travel day, which would just be the one overnight. But now it's just like, come on, let's get this game going.
You tried to block out thoughts of obviously your last game in the WVU uniform. You try to keep that out of your head.
Yeah, I've been trying to keep it out of my head. A little during the practice and stuff. The guys are saying this is your last workout and all that kind of stuff. So it kind of reminds you, but you just need to use that as motivation to finish the right way.
Did you see when Russell Shell first got here that he was the guy that was going to be able to help this offense with the running game?
Yeah, especially just knowing of his past and what he accomplished. As long as he put himself in the same motivation as he did in the past, that it was going to translate and help us for our team.
Any of the guys ever razz him a little bit about coming from Pitt?
Yeah, definitely. But I feel if he's on our side, he wanted to get on the good side. So it was just something that you can't put him down too much if he wants to be with us instead of them.
can be a lot different blocking for a guy who can extend the play like Skyler. What have you talked to the other guys about, about maintaining focus and not getting drawn out and getting that hold when he gets outside the pocket?
Oh, that's probably the biggest thing, is just make sure that you're focused on your technique and extending your plays. Make sure your feet are moving and not give up. That's a big thing. Is just with somebody that can move like that, you have to be able to stay in there for those extra second or two.
What's it like having a quarterback behind you that not only can he hand the ball off to a guy like Russell, who's had a great season, but be able to take off up the field himself? And how's that changed your mentality when you're run blocking?
It gives you that feeling that you're going to be on the field longer, because you're going to have more options, which you got to be prepared for, and just make sure that you're doing the right things.
The offense was already fast. Does it get faster? Is it a little bit more up-tempo when you've got a quarterback like that out there?
Yeah, definitely, for sure. And I make sure that I tell everybody, hey, hurry up, let's go, we got to go. It's just something, that you have to prepare for.